Hey everyone, welcome to DataMillennials. I'm Atul, and in this video we are going to discuss about the if-else statement in Python. The if-else statement provides an else block combined with the if statement which is executed in the false case of condition. If the condition is true, then the if block is executed, which we have seen in our previous video, saying that if the condition is true, then execute the code inside the if body. But what if the condition is false? Then what should we do? So this is the flow chart where you check a condition. If the condition is true, you will run the part of code which is in the if block. If the condition is false, then you will run the part of code which is in else block. Okay. An else block or a statement can be combined with another if statement also, and an else statement contains the block of code that executes if the conditional expression in the if statement, which is over here, resolves to 0 or false value. The else statement is an optional statement, and there could be at most only one else statement followed by one if condition. So let's assume an example, or before assuming an example, let's understand this flow chart in more detail. Okay, so if else statement, this flow chart is for if else statement. An if statement can be followed by this optional else statement, which is executed when the boolean expression is false. If the boolean expression evaluates to be false, then the first set of code after the end of else statement will get executed. Okay, so let's assume that you have two numbers saying that 5 and 10, and you are checking which. If 5 is greater than 10, then print 5 is greater, else you are saying print 10 is greater. So the condition is that you are checking 5 is greater than 10 or not. So in this example, 5 is less than 10. So the if condition is false, then the else code will get executed. So let's check the first syntax of the if else statement in Python, and then we'll write the code with if else statement. Okay, example of if else statement. So the syntax goes something like this, that you will put an if expression, and this expression is the condition which will get evaluated, and then you will have certain statements to get executed if the if condition fulfills. If the condition evaluates to be false, then this else statement will get executed. Okay, so this is a simple syntax of if and else statement in Python. Now let's write a simple example to check whether a number is even or not, which we have done in our previous example. So in our previous video we wrote a program where we were checking if if a given number is actually even or not. If it is even, then we were printing the output. If it is an odd number, then we were not doing anything. So in this case we will print saying that the number is not even. Okay, so we are taking an input number from user. Okay, we'll put input. Before input we'll put int input, please enter a number. Okay, now the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to put the if statement, saying that if input number divided by 2 is equal to 0. So this means that we are using the modulus function over here, sorry, modulus operator over here, saying that if the remainder of the number is 0, then print input number, sorry, input number is a variable, so we'll simply put it like this: input number is an even number. Now we are going to put an else statement, saying that else print input number is not an even number. Let's take an example saying that we would run this program with the input number 24 and 25. Okay, so if I put 24 divided by 2, we would get 12, and if I need to check the remainder, when we divide 24 by 2 we get 0. Okay, so let's use 24 as the first input. I have run this cell, so Python is asking me to enter a number. So let's input the number 24, and we are getting 24 is a even number, and that is because in this expression, when it's checking the condition, the remainder of this input number divided by 2 is equal to 0. That's why this print statement is getting executed. Okay. Now, if I put 25 over here and check what is the remainder, we are getting 1. So obviously this condition will not get fulfilled, right? So let's run it again and let's put 25 and press enter. So we are getting 25 is not an even number. So with this if statement, this condition doesn't get fulfilled. Okay. When this condition doesn't get fulfilled, then the program execution will return to this else part, and it will print the first set of a statement which is present in the else part. That's why we are getting this 25 is not an even number. Now let's think of another example. Let's assume a scenario that we have to check if a person is eligible for credit card or not. Okay, and for that we would have two conditions. If the person age is greater than 18 and person salary is above 25,000, then the person can apply for credit card, else they are not eligible for credit card. Okay, so we have those two conditions, and then we are going to write a code for that. So we need to check age and we need to check salary. So these are the two variable that I have declared. In this age, I am going to ask the user, please enter your age. For the salary, I'm going to put float over here, and then I'm going to write input, please enter your salary. Okay, now let's print age and salary. Now let's run it first. So the first thing that Python is asking me to please enter your age. Let's put 25. Now Python is asking me to please enter your salary. Let's put 26,000. Okay, and we are getting this output over here. Now we have to write a condition to check if age is greater than 18 or not. So I'll simply write a if statement saying that if age is greater than 18, then we have to check if person's salary is greater than 25,000 or not. So I can write another if condition also, but it's better to write the condition in a single if statement. So I'm using this AND operator, and then I'm saying check if age is greater than 18 and salary is greater than 25,000. Then print you are eligible for credit card, please apply. Okay, what if the user age is less than 18 or if the user salary is less than 25,000? In that case, you should give an output and inform user that you are not eligible, right? So for that we'll use this else condition, and then we'll print you are not eligible for credit card. Now let's run it and let's enter the age as 12 first. Okay, then enter the salary as 0 and enter. So with this if statement, what the program does is that it's check first whether the age is greater than 18. So we are saying age is 12, so age 12 is greater than 18, this comes as to be false. Then we have a AND condition saying that salary 0 is greater than 25,000, this also comes as false. So the final output is false for this condition. The moment the final output is false, the program execution will come to this part and it will print this statement, you are not eligible for credit card. Okay, let's run it again, and in this time we'll put the age as 20 and salary as 0. Okay, so now the age we are putting as 20, salary as 0. We are still getting you are not eligible for credit card. And why is that? So this part, the first condition in the if statement, 20 is greater than 18, yes, it's true. Then we have salary as 0, so we are saying 0 is greater than 25,000, this is false. As we have and condition over here, so it needs to be true for both of these two conditions. Over here this is true and this is false, that's why the final output is false for this if statement. That's why again we are getting this output. Now let's change the salary from 0 to 30,000. Okay, let's run it again. So our age is 20 and our salary is 30,000. Now we are getting you are eligible for credit card, please apply. So let's evaluate. 20 is greater than 18, true. 30,000 is greater than 25, this evaluates to be true. As we have and condition over here, so when true and true evaluated, it would be true only. That's why we have this line statement getting executed as you are eligible for credit card, please apply. Okay, so this is how basically you can use if and else statement to check a condition and then execute the block of code based on the condition. And in this case, with this if and else statement, we have two print statement in the program, but only one print statement will get executed at a time based on the input value and the evaluation of this condition which was given in the if statement. So that's a simple example of if and else statement. Happy learning and see you in the next video.